Hi, welcome to Pleasure Sports. Today we're going to take a look at the new ONeill Psycho1 wetsuit. This is a high-performance super stretch neoprene that's used in this wetsuit. You'll notice large panels of neoprene in the suit, and that is because we want to have maximum stretch. So less seams means more stretch. This particular suit is made of 100% Techno Butter 2 neoprene. And that neoprene is 20% lighter than standard neoprene. So you can see here in this suit, a very light suit, and we're looking at a 4.3 millimeter suit. Okay, so 4 millimeter thickness in the core body, 3 in the arms. It also comes in a 3-2, so 3 in the core, 2 in the arms. And that's the measurement of the thickness of the neoprene in the suit. And that's rated for different water temperatures. The thicker you have the neoprene for colder waters. The other thing I want to tell you about this suit is it's 20% lighter than traditional wetsuits, and that is because of the proprietary neoprene that ONeill is using. When you have a lighter wetsuit, you feel lighter. It's lighter on your body, so you tend to get less tired in the suit. The other thing about this neoprene, it has 30% less water absorption, so cells can actually absorb water in them, and this suit has 30% less water absorption. So what that means to you is that you're going to stay warmer in this suit because it's going to absorb less water, and you're also going to have a wetsuit that dries much quicker. And that way you can get back out in the water, or later in the afternoon if you were in the morning, and your suit will be dry. The other thing about this neoprene is the stretch factor. So this is an extremely gummy wetsuit. The Techno Butter 2 neoprene is 100% throughout the whole suit. I'm actually going to show you really quick the inside of the suit. This is one of the suits turned inside out already. And you can notice here that the suit has 100% Techno Butter 2, TB2. And again, it's really technically advanced, and as advertised, it's buttery soft, lighter, drier, and dries faster, okay? And we're talking about the neoprene. So you're going to see it's 100% throughout. The other thing you're going to see in this suit is it's anatomically cut. You can see that it looks like a body's already in the suit. Anatomically cut wetsuits are more technical. They keep you warmer, and the reason being you don't have water pooling in the suit. Excess water pooling in the suit that your body has to then expend energy to warm up. So they fit really naturally to the body. So you really want to take a look at their size chart, or you want to chat or call one of our live representatives, and we'll be more than happy to help you with sizing. The other thing I want to show you about the Psycho1 is the patented entry system. So we have a little snap here, and that actually keeps the zipper from opening up. And what you're going to do is unzip. You can see here, and we have an open cross collar, so this actually opens up. And what I like to do to get into these types of wetsuits is I like to stick my hands down into the armpits and just flip the whole wetsuit like this. So we're basically opening up the wetsuit's chest and making it a pair of pants. So we're going to go ahead and step in the wetsuit this way, and then we would put one arm in at a time, okay? And then we pull it up over our shoulder with the collar. So that's how you get into this suit. It's really stretchy and gummy, and by grabbing the armpits of this suit and flipping it inside out, you actually bypass this whole system so that it's open to here, which is clearly, underneath the arms, the widest part of the suit, so you can get into it really easy. The advantage of having a suit that is a chest entry suit is that you eliminate the back of the wetsuit having a zipper, so you get full lumbar spine stretch. I want to take a look at the back of the suit. Here we have the fold over from the front, which is the only way water can come into the suit. And if it were to pass this glide skin seal up here, it would actually drain out of this pinhole. So there's a pinhole here. There's also one in the shoulder. And again, this is all about keeping you warm. So the Psycho1 is really designed about flexibility, the maneuverability, the contour fit, the quick drying neoprene. The other thing I want to show you here is the seals on this suit. So there's these plasma seals on the wrists, okay? There's strips of liquid neoprene. This actually helps keep your wrists, the seals, tight and in place, but it also allows for a great stretch and it also prevents the wetsuit from blowing out at the wrist, so water doesn't flush up into the suit over time as the suit ages. So these types of details really help you, it really help keep the vulnerability of the suit wearing out intact. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is this seam construction. What we have here is a glued and blind stitch seam. So it's glued in manufacturing, and there's also a blind stitch here put in the seam. And a blind stitch only goes halfway through both pieces of neoprene that it's connecting, and it doesn't go all the way through because you don't want pinholes in the suit. Otherwise, it's a breathable seam, and it flushes more water into the suit than you need, and that forces your body to have to heat that water up to keep your body warm. So the great thing about a blind stitch is it's typically watertight. What they've done here is they added a liquid fluid seam weld. And that's just a name that ONeill has given this outer liquid neoprene seal that was placed also on top of the glued and blind stitch. And what this does is really makes the suit bomb-proof, so we don't have water pouring into the seams, and we also have a seam that lasts a lot longer because, again, there's a third type of reinforcement. There's not just glue or stitching, there's a welded seam. And it's a single welded seam, which is technology that, ONeill likes to use. And that seal, you can see here, there are other suits that have a double welded seam. And that would mean that it's on the outside and the inside. Okay, so this is a single. The other thing I want to show you here is the abrasion-resistant knee pads. Okay, and I want you to see the note of the weld going all the way around. The back of the suit, if you take a look at the lower lumbar spine, there's no seams in the lower lumbar. That means you can stretch out in this suit naturally without putting stress on a seam. When you stretch a suit out on a seam over and over again, over time it can leak. So it's nice to know that they used a pattern in the wetsuit manufacturing process that didn't have a seam here, which is nice. The other thing is the groin area. When you pull in both directions, you're not putting stress on a seam, and it doesn't make you feel awkward in the suit, and it gives you space. Large panels of neoprene key. It's one of the reasons why these types of suits cost more money, is because in manufacturing they're having to use larger sheets of neoprene, and that they may have more waste. And with those waste materials in suits that are less expensive, you'll see lots of cuts because they can take those extra pieces of neoprene and pattern them into the design. However, that doesn't necessarily give you high performance. So again, this is the TechnoButter 2 Quick Drying Psycho1, and it has the proprietary fuse zip entry system. And it's a very technical suit, and if I missed any details on this suit, you can learn more about it on our website at PleasureSports.com.